Sure, go ahead. That'd be great.
Okay. Greg? Okay, Dana, you're here. PJ, hi PJ.
Hi.
Derek?
Hello.
Danelle?
Hello.
Brittany, are you there? Okay. Calissa?
Here.
Okay. Zach?
Here.
Tegan?
Tegan's here.
Evan?
Here.
George? Okay, well, we have quorum.
Great. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. First order of business is to approve the minutes of the October 26th meeting. Somebody like to move that we approve?
I approve.
Move to approve. Okay. Any discussion, correction? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Right. Minutes are approved. Laura, can you scroll down? I don't have my,
Oh, sure.
there we go, agenda up. So there is no old business. So new business. First case is DR 20-35, request for design approval, CD, Downtown Zoning District, windows and doors at 209 South Main Street, Modern Woodman Park, City of Davenport. Oh,
Yeah,
is
but
it
we're
windows and
gonna,
doors?
typo, sorry about that. It's actually screening for HVAC. We are gonna request to have that tabled. The city's bids came back very high and it's going to be redesigned. So, we'll come back with a new product for you to, a revised design for you.
Okay, very good. So do we need to go ahead and have a motion to table that?
Yes,
To
please.
formalize? Would somebody like to move to, table the first case?
I move to
Move
table
All right, I think we have, did you get who did that?
I got
All right.
Zach. Who was the other one?
Janelle.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Janelle. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of tabling the first case, DR 20-35, please say aye.
it.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. All right, that case is tabled. Okay, second case, DR 20-36, request for design approval, CE Elmore Corner Zoning District, signed installations at 6280 North Elmore Avenue. Dr. Brad Burt, petitioner.
And
Dr. Burt, welcome back.
Yep.
Hello, thank you for having me. Can you hear me okay?
If you'd stand a little bit closer.
I'm standing where I am supposed to now. So Laura.
Can you guys hear him okay?
I can hear you just
Okay, great.
Okay, great, thank you. Well, thank you for having me back. I'm happy to tell you that our project is progressing along nicely. So nicely, in fact, that we are up to the point that we need to get ahead of the signage and make sure that you approve the signs that we are proposing to install. I believe Laura has put together a good list of information and pictures.
Yep,
for you
and
to
I can go
consider.
through those for you guys. All right, so there's a sign package associated with this. There's a couple different things, and we'll kind of walk you through it. And Dr. Brad, feel free to jump in if I'm misspeaking. So there is, most of them are wall-mounted signs on the, there's one on the north side, and then there is 5 on the south side of the building, and then a monument sign. They will be externally illuminated, and they are, I didn't write this in the staff report, but they are an acrylic sign, and there's a picture of it that Dr. Brad provided that I put in your packet for you. So let me get through. Sorry, it's pretty faint, but this is the general mock-up of the design. The first sign would be the one on the north side, centered on the north side, and then the rest of them would go on the south side. And then this is the general mock-up of the monument sign. It doesn't have final dimensions associated with it, but the actual lettering and signs would match number 2 for what will be installed on the wall-mounted sign. Okay, there's that. So this is a sample that Dr. Brad provided of what the lettering looks like up close. He would have brought it in person if we were able to, but there it is. Yeah, we see it. So it is an acrylic material. So the general placement for the monument sign would be directly east of the building along Elmore, kind of centered on the building. So there's that. So this is just an elevation. The sign labeling, there's some extra signs, and I have a different one to show you where those signs would go. But this is kind of, since it's not an existing building, it's a partially built building, almost done building, I wanted to make sure you saw a rendering just so you could recall what it would look like, and for those that weren't on the board when it was approved. This side is the south-facing side, and then this is no, I did that backwards.
Correct, you're correct, they're both facing.
Oh, they're both south-facing.
Yep.
Oh, I meant to put a north one in there. Sorry. I put 2 south-facing ones in there. This is kind of what it looks like as of last week. This is, there's a road that's being installed here. So this is the north side of the building. And then this is the east side over here that faces Elmore. And then this is the south, or this is the side that faces east. This is Elmore. And then you can't really tell, there's some dirt in the way, but this is the south side of the building. So this is,
Dr. Bird, I just have a question on that monument sign location.
Sure.
I'm just curious, did you think about putting it at either corner of the building rather than right in the middle? I'm just wondering about visibility, if it would be more advantageous to have it
Absolutely.
at one corner or the other.
Yep, and so I had planned on putting it right in the northeast corner as individuals would enter, from Elmore Avenue onto the new street, the access street. And unfortunately, Mid-American decided that was also going to be their location of their electrical transformer. So they overruled my ability to put it where I thought it would be most advantageous. So I'm trying to make lemonade out of lemons and find another place to put it. I will admit that the monument sign, I want to continue to keep in the forefront of all of our thoughts, because I may come back with another rendering of that where I slightly modify that sign to fit more attractively on that east side. And specifically what I might do is I might kind of put an arch to it and elongate that sign, kind of like what we're talking about in sign presentation number 1, which would be on the north side, where it's more linear instead of kind of stacked on top of each other, and make that more consistent with the length of the building, and then also arch it so that cars can see it both driving north or south on Elmore Avenue. So that monument sign with the waterfall aspect is very much still in an evolution process, but I thought it was still pertinent to have it on our radar as I continue to interact with the DRB committee.
okay.
Yeah, and you may even want to try and make something that's perpendicular to the building, just so, you see it as you approach the building as opposed to when you're right on top of it.
I agree 100%, Madam Chairwoman, and frankly, there's also some access manhole covers on that side of the building that we're going to have to address with some landscaping and potential, maybe some landscaping retention blocks and walls and such to make sure we make it look very nice, but also have still some access maintained.
And then, Laura, you mentioned that the signs are all going to be exterior lit. What exactly exactly does that, how are they gonna be lit?
Do you want to go into that a little bit?
Sure. So on the two major signs that will be most eye-catching will be the pet wash sign and then also the Aquatech sign above the office entrance. We're gonna have essentially the gooseneck lights, 3 gooseneck lights above those, where they'll come out, arch down, and then shine onto that. And then the other 3 signs, we have light sconces that are in between each of the overhead doors, above the brick rendering that you see there. And then it will shine kind of up to above and below, and hopefully will look very nice. But there'll be plenty of light cast on the self-serves, the automatics, and then the tunnel wash area where that will be illuminated. So a variation of light sconces and gooseneck lights.
Okay, gotcha. Right.
So these are the 5 on the south side shown here. Sign number 1 would kind of be placed, it's a longer sign, but it would kind of mirror where the automatics sign is. Is that correct, Dr. Brad?
Yep, that's right.
So it would go it's a longer sign, but it would be centered over the 3 doors that mirror the automatic side on the north side. And then these are the dimensions, so that you can see them. I'll kind of go slowly. So that's the sign package. I had recommended approval, although knowing that Dr. Brad's still evolving the monument sign, I would like to, sorry, I went too far. I'd like to modify my recommendation to table the monument sign instead of approving. But something, and I talked to Dr. Brad about these conditions I put on, that these are just the regular sign-related code that I put on here. So the height of the monument sign shall not exceed 25 feet. Square footage of that monument sign shall not exceed 100 square feet. And then there would be a requirement for landscaping 2 feet from the base. And then the design standards specify that the landscaping should not grow to cover the sign. But I would say my recommendation would be to approve the wall-mounted signs and table the monument sign.
Sounds good. Does anybody else have any questions or comments or concerns? Happy to see this project moving ahead. This is great, very exciting.
Thank you. I
Hey, George.
appreciate your support.
All right, I don't hear any more comments. Does somebody want to make a motion?
Motion.
What's your motion?
Motion to approve.
Do you want to
Okay.
approve just the
And
wall
that motion
sign?
to approve with the tabling of the monument sign, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a second to that extensive motion?
I'll second.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Any further discussion? All right, all in favor of approving the motion to approve the signs, basically the signs on the building and tabling the monument sign for now, please say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed, say no. Very good, motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Burt.
Thank you very much, and please call me Brad, but I just want to extend again a very heartfelt appreciation and thank you to the DRB committee. It was your vision and leadership that gave the green light to this project amongst some resistance, and so we're going to continue to build something that will make you proud, and I look forward to having a ribbon cutting ceremony, hopefully in person if nature allows.
That'd be great. Well, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You.
All right, thanks, Brad.
Okay, well, I think that's all of our projects to review tonight. Is that right, Laura?
Yep, that's everything.
Okay, well, I guess we can move to adjourn and wish all of you guys a happy Thanksgiving, whatever that might look like this year as this crazy year finally comes to an end.
Thank you. Same to you.
Stay well, everybody. Take care.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Happy
Have a good
holidays.
Thanksgiving, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Laura. Thanks for organizing.
No problem.